What's up, guys? If you're in your 30s hustling through life but feeling unfulfilled, like something's missing, this video is for you. I'm diving into why so many of us aren't living the life that we want, and it boils down to one thing: courage. Alfred Adler, a groundbreaking psychologist, said people who aren't happy lack the courage to be. Today, we'll explore how fulfilled men make courage a daily habit, including the guts it takes to face tough emotions. Stick around for research-backed insights and practical tips to start today. Hit that like button, and let's jump in. So, why do we feel stuck or unfulfilled? Adlerian psychology points to a lack of courage. Alfred Adler believes happiness comes from tackling life's big tasks: work, relationships, and community. Tackling those with boldness. Without courage, we avoid risks, we dodge hard conversations, and we shy away from our dreams because of fear. If you've ever skipped asking for a promotion, avoided a tough talk with your partner, or put off a passion project, that's courage. That's courage that you're not tapping into, and it keeps you from feeling fulfilled. Now, Adlerian psychology hasn't been as thoroughly tested as some modern therapies, but its principles are powerful and backed by related research. A 2017 study in the Journal of Individual Psychology found that people who face challenges head-on, like taking on new responsibilities or rebuilding relationships, report higher life satisfaction. Fulfillment isn't about luck, it's about choosing courage every single day. So what does daily courage look like? Research from Adlerian and positive psychology shows that fulfilled men don't save courage for rare epic moments. They practice it in small, everyday ways. A 2014 study in Journal of Positive Psychology found that people with eudaimonic well-being, happiness rooted in purpose, do micro acts of courage every day. So think speaking up in a meeting, reconnecting with an old friend, or saying no to something that doesn't serve you. Those small moves build a life of meaning. Adler's concept of the courage to be imperfect is huge here. A 2015 study showed that embracing mistakes as growth opportunities boosts confidence and risk-taking. Fulfilled guys aren't afraid to mess up. They try new things like starting a side hustle or joining a men's group. They also show social courage, like volunteering or resolving conflicts, which ties to Adler's focus on community. A 2016 study in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences found that purpose-driven actions like helping others reduce stress and even inflammation. So courage isn't just mental, it's actually a health boost. Here's something that we don't talk about enough. Fulfillment requires the courage to feel the full spectrum of emotions, especially the hard ones. As men, we're often taught to bottle up anger and sadness or fear, but avoiding those feelings keeps us stuck. Adlerian psychology says true courage includes facing your inner world, not just external challenges. Fulfilled men don't run from tough emotions. They lean into them, knowing that's where the growth and the connection happens. Research backs this up. A 2018 study in emotion found that emotional courage, the willingness to experience and express difficult emotions like grief or shame, correlates with higher psychological well-being. People who allow themselves to feel fully even when it's uncomfortable, report stronger relationships and greater life satisfaction. Another study in the Journal of Counseling Psychology showed that men who practice emotional vulnerability, like admitting fear or seeking support, develop resilience and deeper self-acceptance, both key to fulfillment. This isn't easy. A 2019 study in Psychology of Men and Masculinities found that societal pressures often discourage men from emotional openness, leading to avoidance and lower well-being. But fulfilled men break that cycle, right? Fuck society. They practice courage daily by, say, journaling about their stress, talking to a buddy about a rough day, or even crying when they need to. These acts take guts, but they unlock authenticity and closeness with others, which Adler tied to happiness. So the next time you feel that knot of anger or sadness, don't push it down, deal with it. That's courage in action. So let's get real here, right? Your 30s can feel like a gauntlet. You're balancing career pressures, maybe kids or a partner, and the weight of figuring it all out. It's tempting to play it safe, stick to the job you hate, avoid rocking the boat, numb out with distractions. Adler called this getting trapped by feelings of inferiority, where fear of failure or judgment stops us. And that's why so many of us feel unfulfilled. Research confirms this struggle. A 2019 study in Personality and Individual Differences found that courage is harder to muster when stakes feel high, like in your career or in your relationship. But fulfilled men don't let fear win. They practice courage daily, whether it's asking for what they need, owning their emotions, or chasing a goal. So think of courage like a muscle. Every small rep, from facing a tough feeling to pitching an idea, makes you stronger and more fulfilled. So, are you ready to make courage a daily habit? If so, here are 5 research-backed steps for guys like us. Number 1, start small. A 2014 study showed that low-stakes risks, like sharing an opinion or trying a new hobby, build confidence. So pick one small act today, like emailing your boss about a project. That's a good one. Number 2, reframe fear. Cognitive behavioral research says to reframe fear as a growth signal. So before a hard talk, tell yourself, this is my chance to level up. It shifts your mindset. Number 3, feel the tough stuff. Per that 2018 emotion study, lean in to difficult emotions. Journal about your stress or tell a friend you're struggling. It's courageous and it builds resilience. Number 4, embrace imperfection. Adler's courage to be imperfect means owning your flaws. You botched a work pitch, learn and move on. Studies show this boosts risk-taking. Number 5, contribute daily. Adler's community focus is key here. A 2016 Journal of Traumatic Stress study found that small acts of service, like helping a coworker or volunteering, grow courage and fulfillment. So here's the challenge. Every morning, write down a courageous act that you're going to do that day. Maybe it's facing a fear, or like admitting you're overwhelmed, or taking a step, like signing up for, the gym membership. Small steps, big results. Fulfillment isn't about having it all figured out. It's about the courage to show up every day for the big wins and the tough emotions. Fulfilled men practice courage through small acts, speaking up, chasing dreams, and feeling fully. That's what builds a life of meaning. So start today, and watch your happiness grow. If this hit home, smash that like button, subscribe for more, and comment, what's one courageous thing that you're going to do today? I guess that's pretty much it, yeah. Let's build a life that we're proud of, and then I'll see you guys in the next one.